Hey, you just caught me oiling up over here because I am 2MB's official boy toy. And that, it works really well because tonight's theme is toys and games, everyone. Hello and welcome wherever you are in Twitch land. This is the show where we ask two comedians if they'll do whatever it takes to win. That's right, this is whatever it takes. I'm your host, BJ Jeranyama. And today we're going to be joined by a special guest. You may know her as a talented improv comedian who was the host of Glitty Litter, a passionate lawyer, and a new mama. It's the wonderful, the talented, the sweetest Colleen Francis. Colleen, get in here.
Hi.
How are you doing, Colleen?
So good. So rested. So fresh. Just clean. Showered recently.
Right.
All those things.
Yeah, I'm sure having a baby is just a breeze.
It was super easy. I mean, it's just the easiest thing. Yeah. So being a mom, 10 out of 10. Tired. Would not mom again.
Well, we're happy to have you on the show, and as you heard, tonight's theme is toys and games. And yes. Colleen, during our pre-show meeting, you were telling me about how much you loved the jingles of different toys while you were growing up. Can you share with our audience just like a snippet of some of your favorite jingles?
So I thought everyone had these in their heads, just low grade at all times. So a jingle that was really popular when I was growing up was the Crossfire theme. And I say
can we get a little bit?
Yeah. It goes, crossfire, you'll get caught up in the crossfire, crossfire, crossfire. That's,
yes.
I mean, and that was just a commercial. I think the game might have been, I didn't have the game.
No, but that jingle, it stayed in your head.
Yes.
So it doesn't even matter if the toy was good or not because the marketing was great.
The marketing is immortal.
Yeah. Well, Colleen, we're super excited to have you on this show. And hey, we're about to introduce all of our contestants. We're going to get to the instructions and how the show goes in a little bit. But if you've watched the show beforehand, you know that we start the game not when the show starts, but it starts before that because this is whatever it takes. You got to do whatever it takes to win. So we had both of our competitors write each other's bio. So here we go. And whoever Colleen believes wrote the funniest bio gets to go first in round 1 and round 3. And that's pretty big because the points, they double each round. So going first, that can change the whole game. So, hey, Colleen, you ready to get into it?
I'm ready. I'm ready to listen.
All right. Well, here's Aran's bio, which was written by EJ. One cool thing about Aran is that he has a mouth. And boy, is it sprightly. It tells jokes. It nibbles on chips. It whispers sensually into the ears of his copious lovers. And tonight, it does what it was most destined to do. Win an obscure internet game show. Please welcome the human that answers what that mouth do. It's Aran, Abilock, Clemmons. Aran, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. My mouth is doing stuff. It's ready to work tonight.
Aran, it seems like you and your mouth, because you're the only one that has a mouth, have been built for this moment.
Yes. No one else can speak but me because I was the only person born with a mouth. You could say I'm a freak in a sense. I'm a freak of nature.
Well, we're really excited to have you, the freak of nature, in this show tonight.
That's what they call me.
But we can't just do it with you, Aran. You got to have a competitor. So let's see EJ's bio, which was written by you. EJ Masicampo, dad, professor, joke arounder, automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky fresh. Those are all words, mostly adjectives, but one of them is a proper noun. EJ, the proper noun, runs a monthly comedy show called Rorschach Comedy, in which he roars at an audience of people, and they all get super shocked by this. Please welcome the dad fresh man himself, EJ Masicampo. EJ, how you doing?
Yeah, I am doing great.
Okay,
Yes.
hypnotic, funky, fresh, supersonic. I gotta ask you, how did those adjectives come to display to like
Oh
show your entire
gosh.
aura?
Well, as a proper noun, I'm so pleased to have those. I was wanting adjectives all my life, and honestly, I just asked for any that people had available, and those were what they threw at me, and I'm happy to have them.
Well, we're happy to have you on the show, and we'll go and see if you're going to live up to those adjectives.
Great.
Uh, but before we get into the show, Colleen, I've got to ask you, which
Uh,
one wrote the funniest bio? Which one was it?
I think those adjectives might have been loaned from Missy Elliott. If I might, I'm not positive. I do love them, and I'm gonna give it to EJ because famously, being the only person with a mouth does make you a freak.
Well, EJ, that's going to be a big one because it means that you're going to go first in round 1 and round 3. But Aran, don't fret because you're going to go first in round 2 as well. And we're about to get into the show, but right before we do that, for anyone in the crowd, anyone who's watching who hasn't watched beforehand, or even if you have watched and you just need a little refresher, I'm going to let you know about how the game works. Basically, contestants will answer or alternate answering trivia questions or completing the whatever it takes challenge. There are 3 10 to 15-minute rounds each. With every round, the points double, but the questions and challenges they also get harder. Each contestant can take the whatever it takes challenge a maximum of 3 times per round. And basically, if a contestant gets a question, they're like, "Oh, I don't know," or they want to put a strategy, they can challenge their opponent to answer the question. At that point, their opponent can either answer the trivia question for double the points or hear out the whatever it takes challenge. Once they hear out the whatever it takes challenge, they either have to do it themselves or they have to make the original question answerer take the challenge. And we're about to go in the first round. Points are going to be worth 20 points for an original trivia question and 40 points after being challenged. We got toys and games. There's Legos all over the place. We're doing some great stuff. Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All
As I'll
right.
ever be.
All right. Colleen, you selected EJ for the first for the bio challenge. So EJ, you are up. What game do children play where they hide and the one who is it has to find them?
Hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek. Yeah, I'll take that. That's 20 points on the boards for EJ. We're looking for hide and seek.
Woo!
Hide and go seek. Yep, you know
Well,
It's rigged. It's
throwing
rigged.
throwing in
It's
extra
rigged.
verbs.
Aran, you're up. Released in 1972, this game brought video games to the mainstream. It is an adaptation of table tennis.
I know this.
You know this.
1972 video game.
I know about this game. I know it's. I just don't remember what. Okay, Pong.
Yeah.
It is. Oh my god.
Colleen, we've got it. We've got
Out of
it.
trivia.
He said it. He said it.
Colleen really helped you out with there. I was gonna
Did you mouth it?
make you tempt you. No, Colleen
No.
was just like, yeah.
The minute you said Pong, I was waiting for it.
You already
All
got
right.
it out. I don't think that's helping at all.
Yeah. That how is
you
that?
got it.
That's just saying. Yeah, you did it.
It's a
But
positive affirmation.
All right. EJ, you are up. What toy invented in the early 1950s and inspired by a root vegetable / starch managed to land a starring role in a widely popular Pixar animated movie series?
Great. Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head, is that your final answer?
Oh, God. Why do you say it like that? Now I'm questioning
I'm just
myself.
saying.
I mean, yes, that's my final answer.
And that's absolutely correct. You see, Colleen, that's how you do it. You make them second guess you.
Up the tension, the dramatic tension.
All right, that's 20 points on the board for EJ, but we're back with Aran. Let's see if we can get you back tied. During what card game do you have to shout its name, the game's name, when you have one card remaining?
I've definitely played this game.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's gonna come to me.
This card game, you got to shout the name of the card game
Right.
when you have one card
Yeah.
remaining.
I have played this game. My memory is absolute. Can we swear? Should
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
this.
go ahead.
My memory is absolute shit.
Oh my
I think
god!
I'm
Oh my
ready.
god, we got him!
And also, don't forget you have the challenges
Well,
right
that's
there.
what I was about to say. I think I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Oh no, Aran, at this point you can either answer or you can challenge EJ
Oh.
to either
Oh.
answer or
No,
challenge.
sorry.
I
just want to do
love
whatever
that he's
it
willing
takes
to go for
so
it, then.
badly. I'm just dying to do whatever it takes, so I'm going to challenge EJ then.
All right, EJ, do you know the answer of what card game do you have to shout its name when you have one card left?
You know what? I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and this might be the only word I remember. Uno.
Uno is absolutely correct. After
Oh.
Cinco de Mayo, you got Uno.
I was thinking like cards, like king, queen, like...
Euchre, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. EJ, you're going to be up again, but before you go up, I want to take a second because the audience, we love you. We love having you on the show. You've watched the show beforehand. You know the first challenge of round 2 is an audience challenge. That means that we have the audience. You get to vote live on what the contestants are going to be doing. This time, we've got our audience challenge, which is Toy Story. We want our contestant to pitch us their Toy Story. You are writing a movie based on a popular toy franchise. People generally hear insert toy here and think, I know what this movie is going to be. No, we want you to surprise us. Tell us the plot of the movie, what will challenge challenge all of our preconceived notions about the toy, and give us a surprising writer and or director. You, the chat, you got to pick what toy they will be pitching us on. Is it going to be Tamagotchi, Bratz, or Slinky the movie? All right, producer Lissa's going to be putting that in the chat. Go ahead, vote for it. Let us know what you think. If you're watching on Twitch, you can do that. If you're watching on any other platform, just put a comment in the chat and see what you want to do. And if you're watching this after the fact, join us live. You get to vote on things. It's great. EJ, you are up, all right? Because you got challenged, you got that point, but you're up again. What game console was the original Nintendo Game Boy's immediate successor?
It's a Nintendo game console?
Yes. Well, what immediately succeeded the Game Boy?
What immediately succeeded the Game Boy? I will. I'll pass it on to Aran.
All right, Aran, you've been challenged. Do you know what immediately succeeded the Game Boy, or are you going to hear out that whatever it takes challenge?
I know that it's one of two, and my guess is going to be the Game Boy Color.
All right, you locking that in?
Yes, lock it in. It's going to be the other one, isn't it?
You locked it in. You got 40 points for that.
Yes,
right.
Nicely
Game Boy
done.
Color.
I'm a Nintendo gamer, if anything. That was my first system, Game Boy Color.
Yay, there you go. And guess what? You got those points, but you got challenged. You're up again. What is the name of the popular military action figure that was a real American hero and a hit starting in the 1964 holiday season?
I'm going to guess G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. That's government issued. Joe is correct.
Government issued. Nice.
They actually made G.I. Joe because they saw the success of the Barbie, and they were like, we need to get dudes into here. And what did dudes in 1964 like? Military. There's only...
Yeah, that's called manufacturing consent.
Yeah. Yep. EJ, you are up. In what game do players try to outmaneuver their opponent by placing hands and feet on colored circles as directed by the spinner?
That would be Twister.
Twister is right. That's 20 points on the board. You got 20 points on the board. We got 2 more minutes left in round 1. We'll see if we'll get a challenge in. Who knows? Aran, you are up. What company makes and produces the Sonic the Hedgehog video games and movies?
Sega. It's Sega.
Is that your final answer?
I believe so, yes.
All right, you went with Sega, and the correct answer was absolutely Sega. You knew your video games. You knew Sonic the Hedgehog.
Teasing
It's stressful when he's.
The stakes are so high. So high.
Exactly. If you don't do whatever it takes, you know what's going to happen. You won't get to have that mouth anymore.
I'm going to lose the one thing that makes me special.
We didn't tell you guys this. You signed a waiver. We get your mouth. You can also fall into the pit of hell.
Aaron, we get your mouth. EJ, we get your kids. So,
I mean,
I was just gonna say, EJ, you don't even know.
Sounds like an equal
Did I
trade-off.
throw this?
EJ, you're up. We got 1 more minute. This might be the last question of the round. What American city was the first American version of the Monopoly game based off of?
oh, snap.
OG Monopoly was based off of this American city.
No shit. Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Park Place. I don't know why I think I know all the streets of.
I know, I was just
all I
trying
can think of is one. There's Broadway. I mean, every city in the country has a Broadway.
Yeah.
What were the
Think
other
about
ones?
cities with like purple squares, pink squares.
Yeah, that's right. That had a jail that you could pass if you.
Right.
All right, EJ, we're gonna need to know.
I'm gonna challenge or pass it on to Aaron again.
All right, Aaron, you've been challenged. Do you know what the OG Monopoly is based off? What American city?
No, but my options, so I just get to try and guess it.
You can guess it, or you can take the whatever it takes challenge.
I'm going to do whatever it takes because I have no idea. I would just guess the city otherwise.
Right at the end of round 1, we got our first whatever it takes challenge. I'm going to throw it to Colleen in just a second, but I'm going to let you know the answer to that question was, of course, New Jersey's finest, Atlantic City.
Oh,
Would have never guessed that.
There's an Atlantic somewhere in there. Yeah.
That's true. Atlantic Avenue.
Yes, that's what it is.
There you go. Well, Colleen, what's that whatever it takes challenge?
All right, Aaron, from A to Z, you have 45 seconds to do this challenge. Name a toy for each letter of the alphabet, A to Z.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right, Colleen, we're going to have producer Alyssa is going to.
I was like, I'm not prepared to time it.
How long does he have?
45 seconds.
What counts as a toy?
I can barely say the alphabet by itself in 45
Can I
seconds.
do video games as a toy? Because that's
I think
what
we're constructing loosely.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
So you can do this.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Colleen, you
I can't even think of an A one.
count down. Count down, Aaron, and we'll see if we can get this going.
Okay, Aaron, 3, and you can do this. Anything. 3, 2, 1, go.
A, Ace Attorney, it's a video game. Just came to me. B,
Don't explain, just say them.
Bionicles. C, y'all. Watch that time go down. C, you know.
You got 25 seconds.
I know, it's just, this is hard. I've already given up. I'm sorry. I know that's no fun. The only word that's coming to mind is cancer. I know that's not a word.
Cabbage Patch. Cabbage Patch.
I'm gonna move
Stretch.
on. Z.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't work well under pressure like this. That's all right.
Aaron,
No, I don't think
Uh,
anyone on this planet could do that. You got 2 games and cancer. You got
Oh,
cancer.
Colleen,
Thank
I'm going
you.
to have to throw this to you. Did Aran complete the whatever it takes challenge?
DJ, it's a tough call. Unfortunately, no. But it was really good to watch him suffer for those 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of round 1. Incredible stuff. Colleen is over there crunching all of the numbers together. While Colleen is doing that, I'm going to let everyone know, hey, it's the end of round 1. You might as well go over and subscribe to 2MB Studio. Do it right now. You're watching on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Go over there and obliterate that subscribe button. Follow 2MB Studios on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere. Serving up fresh comedy every single day with some of the best comedians and performers out there. It's incredible. We got another show coming up, the most sultriest pun-based game show in all of Twitch. It's 69 minutes of sex with me. And guess what? I'm going to be on it. It's literally 69 minutes of sex with me. There's so many other shows that are on the network. It's great. Go and subscribe to it. I'm looking over there and it looks like Colleen is just, putting the numbers together. We got to give Colleen some more time. But Aran, Abilock, Clemmons, AAC, it's clear from your social media presence that people can see you performing all over New York City. And I want to ask you about the different places that you perform and your mic, the Anne Hathaway Presents mic. How are you doing? How are shows going? And do you have any upcoming shows that you're going to be performing at?
Yes, I have a show next Wednesday. I forgot the venue, but it's run by Maddie Gross. It's called Are They You Know? We haven't announced it yet. The next Anne Hathaway Presents show. We also produce shows. It's going to be at the end of the month. And then I have probably like 4 or 5 shows right now scattered throughout like the rest of the summer. So you can just find those like on my Instagram. I'll promote them.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, ARAN_AC. Aaron's social media presence. Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah. My Twitter and Instagram is the same. So it's ARAN_AC. And then if you want to see the shows that I produce and host, you can follow the Anne Hathaway Presents Instagram. And if you're a comic and if you want to go to an open mic every Friday, I left there early to be here today. It's going on right now still, I think. But check us out sometime.
Thank you so
and
much.
Follow me on Twitter. I'm desperate for more Twitter followers. What does a guy got to freaking do to get more Twitter followers?
You heard it here. You're going to go to those shows. You're going to follow Aran on Instagram and on Twitter. You're going to see Aran at Maddie Gross's show. Are they ... and Maddie Gross, who is a former champion of Whatever It Takes.
Ooh.
Really? I didn't know that. Yeah. Wow.
Also got her start in North Carolina.
There you go.
Comedy. Is this the same Maddie? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is the Maddie-verse.
We're all characters in it.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't agree more.
Oh man, that's incredible. But Colleen, I've got to tell you that look what's happening. I've been starving for the past week. I've been withheld from food, water, or just basic sustenance. And the only way that I can get full is by understanding and knowing what is the points update. Please let us know what the points are.
So I'm sorry to have been starving you this week. And the answer to that question is an incredible tie, 100 to 100.
Wow.
Insane, you guys.
Cool.
This is insane.
What?
So
that
neck and neck.
So insane.
Wow.
Neck and neck.
Mouth and mouth.
Mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth.
That's exactly what that's always meant. 100 to 100. And so this is a nail biter. And
right.
I love round numbers. I'm nervous to see it, split. But maybe round 2 is where we're going to see someone break ahead. I don't
That's
know.
right. It's round 2. The questions are harder, but the points, they're doubling up. That's 40 points for an original question, 80 points for a challenge question, or successfully completing a whatever it takes challenge. Aaron, you are going first in round 2. You are up. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. In chess,
Whatever it
what
takes.
piece always moves diagonally?
The bishop.
The bishop. That's right. You knew it. The bishop. I thought this was round 2. I thought that was going to challenge y'all. You said nah.
I did know Uno, but I know which moves diagonally.
It's very highbrow. That's feeling very highbrow.
Very good. Very good. EJ, you are up. What country is home of Lego? Is home to Lego?
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's got a home country, huh? All right.
Yeah. What
thought it-
produces Lego?
I thought it was Legoland. They lied to us. I'm going to. Do I have a guess? I'm gonna pass it on to Aaron once again.
All right. Aaron, you've been challenged. Do you know where Legos are coming from?
So this is the country that they were like created
No.
in?
It was created and it's headquartered, and yeah.
The U.S.? Is this a trick question?
Look, you can answer, or you can take the whatever it takes challenge.
I know you want to put me through a sick, twisted game right now so bad after what you did to me last time.
Hey,
I'm
Aaron,
wrong.
you get to decide who's going to do the whatever it takes challenge. So if you hear it and you're like, EJ should do that, you can make EJ do it.
Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'll
you have to
hear what
remind
it is first.
All
Thank you
right,
for
that's-
explaining the rules again.
It's going to be an audience challenge, which is great. But Lego, don't you get it? It's Scandinavian. It's from Denmark.
What?
Oh God, there
Wow.
was no way. That
Yeah, no.
okay? That was way harder than Bishop.
All right,
This is
Colleen.
the first round for me.
All right.
Colleen, can you remind us of the audience challenge?
Yes, this is Toy Story, and that's what Toy Story has only ever met, this game. Pitch us your story. You're writing a movie about a popular toy franchise. You might be familiar with the promo information for Margot Robbie's Barbie movie coming out next year. She says to Variety that people generally hear Barbie and think, I know what that movie's going to be about. But when they hear Greta Gerwig is directing and writing, they think, maybe I don't. We want to hear that for this toy that the audience has voted on. And BJ, I am not privy to the results.
Producer Alyssa is.
Yes, we are in suspense. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi won the poll.
Okay.
So, Aaron, this is your choice. Do you want to pitch us? Do you want to be the Greta Gerwig? Well, and I should add, remember, points for offering us an interesting writer and or director. But you're the producer. So do you want to produce the Tamagotchi movie and pitch us on its riveting story? Or do you want to make a gift EJ that opportunity?
I want to do this. I want to make this movie.
Nice. Did we have a time thing on that? I don't think we had a time thing, but like generally do it in what would you say, Colleen, like 45 seconds?
I feel like this is a minute, and if it goes over, no penalty, but let's aim for a minute. This is an elevator pitch, a long elevator ride.
Okay. Actually, producer Alyssa, do you mind putting up a minute on the board? And once we get that minute up, Colleen, you can count down.
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay. Ready for the pitch? 3, 2, 1.
You know, last time I checked, a minute wasn't 30 seconds, but that's okay. We're in
Oh,
this
no,
elevator
Alyssa!
together. We're in this elevator. Great. Okay, so we got Jordan Peele. This is going to be a horror comedy. It's going to be a very like kidnap situation. When am I going to be fed next? I can't get out of this thing. It's sort of a waiting for Godot too. It's like, when am I going to be fed next? I've been forgotten about. It's been 18 years since anyone used a Tamagotchi. And this Tamagotchi is waiting with another friend. I don't know if there can be 2 of them, but there's 2 of them in this one.
Keep on going. 30 more
Okay,
seconds.
yeah. So, well, now I based that based off of 30 seconds. All right. So, yeah, it's a really it's funny. I think it gets darker as it goes on. They start to debate, should we eat each other? When does a Tamagotchi have to eat? How often do they have to eat? These are questions even they don't know the answer to. They don't know if they'll survive. and they don't know how and when they need to eat. So it's very much a like, oh, like should I eat the other Tamagotchi? Should I just wait? You know, should I just die peacefully or not so peacefully? I don't know. It's a comedy.
Ooh. I love the end. I don't know. It's a comedy after talking about eating each other and dying. Colleen, I don't know if you're seeing anything in the chat, but what do you think? Did Aran knock that out of the park and is going to get 80 points?
I can give it nothing but 80 points. Nothing but 80
points. And you'll make the movie.
We are producing this movie.
Yeah.
We are A24.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love them.
Well, Aran, you just got 80 points. And guess what? Because you were challenged, that means that you can step up and get 40 more points because you're up. What Mattel dolls created in 1959 was named after the inventor's daughter and son?
The only Mattel dolls I know are Barbie, but if there was a guy named Barbie, I'm gonna say Barbie. I mean, that's the only one I know that I know Mattel made, but they make a lot of stuff. But I think it'll be fun. I'll be wrong.
Are you sure about that one?
No, I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna put it in.
All right, you went with Barbie, and the answer was absolutely Barbie and Ken, named after the inventor.
Oh, it was plural. I didn't see it was plural. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I could have gotten that.
You still got it. You still got 40 points.
Oh, you're giving me
40 on the board.
Yeah, we'll get, because all we needed was Barbie. So
the greater
Barbie
Barbie
and
family.
Ken. Yeah. EJ, you are up. Let's see if we can get some points on the board for you. How many colored squares are on a standard Rubik's Cube? Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, there's 6. There's 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many colored squares are on a...
Oh, like...
Yeah, the
every
individual
square? Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. This is a math question.
BJ, what's the time on this?
I can do this. 54.
You went with 54. Are you going to lock that one in?
I'm locking that one in.
You locked it in because you got it right. You got 54. You knew it.
I did not know it.
That's pretty impressive. How did you come up with 54?
It's 3 by 3, and there's 6 sides to a cube.
There you go. That's why EJ is a professor and I am not.
He mathed it.
Yep.
I also did the math and I did it wrong. I had a confident different number in my head.
Aran, you're up next. We got like one more minute in round 2. What's the best-selling video game console of all time?
Okay. It is okay. It's between 2. I feel like I know this. I know one is creeping up. I don't think it's the Nintendo Switch. I think Nintendo Switch is number 2. It's.
I might give you
the Wii. I think it's the Wii.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
It's the Wii.
It's before.
Right?
It's before the Nintendo Switch.
I think it's the Wii. I think it is the Wii.
You locking in the Wii?
I'm gonna lock in the Wii.
All right, you locked in the Wii, and I wish that you went farther back because it's the PS2, the PlayStation 2.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
I was actually wondering, like, is it one of the PlayStation models? Oh, well.
That's shocking.
The PlayStation was huge back in the day. Like, that was...
I was a Nintendo 64 family, so I...
Yeah.
Same. I have a PlayStation now, but I live my whole life with Nintendo. Which is an asset to me today. Well, not in this question, but.
Well, that's the end of round 2. Colleen is over there crunching the numbers, putting things together, and and I want to let everyone know about 2MB's Patreon. If you want to go ahead and support the amazing work that happens on this channel and the entertainment that happens, all of the money goes back to putting these shows together. There's levels of $2, $5, $10. You get behind the scene action, exclusive shows, great stuff. You can follow and you can give some bucks a month to 2MB Studio. It helps us run. We really appreciate it. It looks like Colleen is just lost in, the virtual insanity that is spreadsheets. So while Colleen is doing that, EJ, we're talking earlier, and I know that you're down there in the Research Triangle in North Carolina. You're doing a bunch of different comedy, and I want to get into the Rorschach comedy and all the different things. But I know that your 40th birthday is coming up, and you are doing something really fun. You're doing an outdoor backyard comedy show for it. And I just want to ask you about how that came together and how you're going to make that backyard comedy show the best 40th birthday event ever.
You had to say the age, didn't you? It's small on the flyer for a reason. To counteract the depression of turning 40. I'm having it's going to be a really fun backyard comedy show. Best comics in the state are all driving in. Yeah. There's going to be food, drinks, great comedy. It's going to be a good time.
Nice.
So, that's Saturday, May 14th. Details you can find on Facebook if you just look up. It's called No Worries If Not, the Backyard Comedy Show. I hope you can make it, but if you can't, no worries if not.
I got that. And yeah, why don't you let the audience know about Rorschach comedy and how they can find and follow you?
Sure, yeah. So I co-produce a monthly comedy show. It is called Rorschach Comedy. It's in Winston-Salem at Roar. It's a really cool new venue. Great monthly show. The first Tuesday of every month. If you Google Rorschach Comedy, easy to find. And yeah, I'd love a follow on every platform. I'm desperately seeking attention under the name EJ Masicampo, same name everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever else. Please look me up.
Nice. Definitely look that up. But right now, yes, Colleen, I'm getting a call. They're telling me that they have my mom hostage and they won't let her go unless we know what the points update is. Mom, stay in. Colleen's going to do it. Colleen, please do it. Please.
Okay. No pressure. Your literally your whole mom is on the line. There's a crazy update, and it's that someone has pulled ahead, and shockingly, it's Aran, 260 points to EJ's measly 140 points. This is going crazy. This is totally, just crazy domination. We got to know in the third round, not quarter, what EJ is going to do. Is he going to start taking challenges just to up his points? Is Aran going to block? How is this going to shake out? I have no idea. I'm breathless. I'm so relieved your mom is going to live to see another day.
Yes. It's good. It's going to be okay, Latina. You're going to be all right. But this is round 3. It's the hardest questions, but the points are the highest as well. It is an 80 points for an original question and a whopping 160 points for successfully completing a whatever it takes challenge or answering a challenge trivia question. So this whole game can change with one question, with one challenge. EJ, you won the bio competition. That means that you are going to go first. Are you ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right, it's round 3. These are hard ones. Squealer the pig, Flash the orca, and Patty the platypus were types of toy products that was one of the biggest toys in the 90s. Sorry, I wrote that question. So these were a part of very successful toy products in the 90s. Squealer the pig, Flash the orca, and Patty the platypus.
See, this is where being 40 years old comes in handy. I was very cognizant and aware in the 90s that this is Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies is correct. That's 80 points on the board. They came on the scene in 1993, and you knew it immediately. Is that actually what you have your 401k
in? That's right. I've got a storage of Beanie Babies. They're worth a cool $7.50. Let's hope.
Yeah, don't crease the tags.
That's future proof right there. Aran, EJ just got 80 points on the board. Let's see if you can get some points on the board so you can preserve that lead. Ryan Geyer came up with one game, Twister, and one sport toy. What was the toy? So the guy that
I
invented
have
Twister.
no idea.
The
How am I
guy
supposed
that
to know
invented
who
Twister.
Ryan?
Look,
Ryan Geyer.
but you know Twister.
Old RG, come on.
RG. I'm gonna challenge EJ on this one.
All right, we've got EJ up. This is for 160 points. You can either answer the question if you know Ryan Geyer, whatever.
Ryan Geyer.
Ryan Geyer, who came up with Twister and also came up with a sports toy, or you can hear out the whatever it takes challenge. What are you gonna do?
Sports toy. What is a sports toy?
You know, toys that you can play with sports as sports.
You were a sporty
What
kid.
are sports?
A sporty kid played with this toy.
A sports toy. Well, Twister, kind of a pervy toy. You gotta like. This guy clearly. Is there a sports toy that made you wrap yourself up with another person?
All right, EJ, we're going to either need to get the answer.
All
right, let's do it. Let's hear it. I want to do whatever it takes, potentially.
All right, whatever it takes challenge. I'm going to let you know the answer. It was a Nerf ball. The guy that made Twister made Nerf balls. Colleen, what is the whatever it takes challenge?
Never, ever would have guessed that.
I feel like he's way richer from Nerf than Twister.
Yeah, he's I hope he's known as the Nerf guy, not the
the Twister guy. Better branding. All right, EJ, Toy Council. In this challenge, we want you to act out a council of famous toys deciding how to handle a crisis, which is kids are playing with phones more than toys. You will need to act out all the roles in this one-person improv. You have 1 minute. The Toy Council members: G.I. Joe, Baby Yoda, Bratz doll, Barbie, Legos, any other toys you can think of.
And they're just talking through that there are too many kids on their phones.
Playing on their phones now with toys. Don't like it. It's crisis.
It is. That's bad. That's bad news. Okay. All right. God.
All right. We're actually going to let Colleen count you down. Producer Alyssa's got the 1 minute on the clock. Why don't you count EJ down, Colleen?
All right, EJ.
Okay.
And just as a reminder, we're talking G.I. Joe, Baby Yoda, Bratz, Barbie, Legos, any toy you can think of. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, everybody. This is Optimus Prime here, the robot guy. You might recognize me from when I was a semi. This is the kids are on their phones too much. This is not okay. They're learning how to nothing. What are they doing on their phones? They're watching YouTube. They're talking like these idiot YouTubers. We gotta G.I. Joe. What are we gonna do about this? Optimus. You're totally right. I gotta be teaching them what we used to teach kids in the 80s and 90s, which was to shoot Russians. That's way better. Barbie, I'm Barbie. Jesus Christ. What is okay, time is up. I'm going to I'm doing a Barbie voice.
All right. EJ, I think you were trying to be an ally of the Ukrainians by saying shoot Russians.
Hopefully Russians are bad again. We've come full circle.
We've come full circle. Colleen, but this is up to you. And if you see anyone in the chat's been a little bit quiet. Hey, if you're in the chat, pipe up. Let us know what you're thinking. Colleen, is EJ going to get those points?
I was on the fence. I feel like we're putting EJ in a out of his comfort zone, but I also felt like he rose to the occasion. And I feel like with the shout out to the really wholesome messages of G.I. Joe, and I'm not going to deduct points for that awful Barbie. I'm gonna give you the 160. Yep,
160 points on the board.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As a stand-up who hates improv, that was very painful. That was very painful, but thank you.
EJ, you were challenged. That means that you got to go up again. The name of this toy is a portmanteau of the Japanese word for egg and watch. What electronic toy caused a craze in the late 1990s? The portmanteau for egg and watch. Which electronic toy caused the craze in the 90s?
Is this Tamagotchi?
Is that your final answer? You can also challenge.
True. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Portmanteau, egg, and watch.
In Japanese.
Shit. Okay. Now I'm remembering.
You might have got it right the first time.
All right. I'll stick with Tamagotchi. Yeah.
I nearly got you on that. It was Tamagotchi. You were thinking about it for a second.
You son of a bitch.
Aaron, you are up next. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board. It seems like it's
Is it even possible at this point to win?
80 points, 160 points. You might just get right into it. What game has the tagline "The Hilarious Bluffing Game"?
The hilarious bluffing game.
The hilarious bluffing game. That's the tagline.
What games are hilarious that involve bluffing? Oh gosh. I really just want to give myself a challenge, but now I know that's not how it works.
Wait, I think it is right. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
No, I would have to challenge EJ.
Yeah. And if the challenge were really bad, he would pass it back to you.
I feel like as soon as it's said, it's like I'm gonna be like, "Oh right, of course." Y'all, I'm so bad at trivia. I'm gonna give it to EJ. I'm rooting for you, EJ.
EJ, we're looking for the game with the tagline, "The Hilarious Bluffing Game." You going to answer this, or you going to go for the whatever it takes challenge?
This is actually hard, Aaron, so don't feel bad. I have no damn clue what the hell this is.
I feel like I am gonna know it. I feel like it's somewhere in the back of my mind.
Bluffing game. I can't think of it. Yeah, let's see if I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Boom, we got another challenge in. I'm gonna let you know. It is Balderdash.
Oh, I mean, I've heard of it, but
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That feels like a grandparent's closet game.
For sure.
Colleen, what's the challenge?
The challenge 2016 Rio Olympics. The 2016 Rio Olympics were truly epic, not just because of Zika. Name 5 athletes from those games. Give us their name, country, sport, and how they placed. Here's the thing, though. They don't have to be real. Just sell us on their Olympic greatness, real or fake.
All
EJ,
right, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
How long do I have?
Colleen, you wanna?
I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1.
All right, this is actually very easy because I do know a lot of Olympians from the 2016 Olympics. So there's Usain Bolt. He won the gold for the 100 meter. There is Michael Phelps, won the gold for the 200 meter freestyle. There is Sam Jones, who very easily won the gold for the 400 meter hurdle. And then there is Samantha Parker, also very easily won the gold for 400 meter freestyle. And then there's the can I say a team? The Chinese women's gymnastics team for winning the all-around gold.
You can say yes, you absolutely can, and you just crushed that challenge. You seem like a big Olympic fan, dare I say, nerd.
No, I made up the last 3 of those. So
amazing! You got me. You definitely.
EJ loves games, and the Olympics, they're all games.
Yeah, baby.
I was so ready to make up names and even sports. I was so excited.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
EJ, you know, we got one more. We got one more minute in this round. And since you were challenged, you're up again. Play-Doh was introduced in the 1950s. But what was the original use of Play-Doh before it became a children's toy?
The original use of Play-Doh.
Mhm.
I will pass to Aran.
We got a challenge. Aaron, do you know what the original use of Play-Doh was, or are you going to go for whatever it takes challenge?
I did think I heard at one point in time that Play-Doh was used for something else. I don't remember what it is, and I'm so excited for a challenge. I really want to do another one.
All
Just
right,
don't
we got
make me list things alphabetically.
we got to do this one quick because the show's about to end. I'm going to let you know it was wallpaper cleaner. Colleen, why don't you get us
What?
Wallpaper cleaner. BJ, I'm going to pick a different challenge than what's next because of our time constraint. I'm skipping one and I'm going to the next, which is Underdog Story. Aran, we're looking to once again produce a new sports underdog movie. You have 1 minute to sell us on the following. What sport is this movie about? 2, why is the main character not good enough or has a crippling mental block where they can't play? And 3 points for acting out the dramatic moment where a character overcomes everything and wins the big game in dramatic fashion.
That was a lot.
I got it. I got the whole
Holy
plot.
cow.
Okay, so you've heard of Air Bud. Well, there was an ant that was inspired by the story of Air Bud and said, I want to play basketball. I don't care if I'm a little ant. You can't stop me. And it just walks into the court, almost died many times. But, you know, they say an ant can lift up to 100 times their weight. Maybe a basketball is still too heavy, but not for this ant. Not for this ant. This ant ran into this children's basketball game and scored a point. And the coach was like, well, ain't no rule that says an ant can't play basketball. So the ant gets on the team, almost gets stomped on many times. And the big moving moment towards the end of the scene, in a very Ratatouille fashion, the ant's entire family, entire anthill, if you will, has shunned this ant for playing basketball. They said, no, that's sinful. But in a winning moment of the game, all of the ants compiled together to make a giant ant pyramid. And this ant slam dunked the basketball right into the hoop, and they were all disqualified because not all of those players were. But anyway, it was still cool, and they were like, "You proved yourself."
And
it
that's
earned the acceptance of his family.
community. That is community lifting you up.
Beautiful.
Air Bant, yes. That is an easy 160 points. I frankly wish I could give it more.
That's 160 points. That's the last challenge of the show. Incredible stuff. Colleen is over there crunching the numbers and putting it together. Before we get into that and see who won, I want to let everyone know, hey, come back in 2 more weeks. We've only got 2 more shows left in season 2 of Whatever It Takes. It's going to be great. May 20th, we're going to have 2 new comedians and a new special guest host. They're going to be here. You don't want to miss it. May 20th. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time. Come and watch it. Colleen as well, is there anything that you want to promote? We want to thank you so much for being an incredible guest host. Anything you want to promote or say, or go ahead.
I am actually not doing much at the moment, so I'm going to do a quick promotion for if your friends have kids, just be nice to them and just tell them they look good all the time. It may not be true, but just say it and just lie. Don't ever say they look tired. And if they are bringing home a new person or if they made a person, bring them food. Bring them food. Those are the 2 things I'm gonna promo because I'm grateful for both. I'm grateful for both.
All right, Colleen. Well, I'm looking at our enemies right now are in front of me. They're in front of me and they're holding a shotgun. And I don't want to go down like this. I don't want to go down because of Whatever It Takes. Colleen, we need to know who won.
I'm sorry. I've got you, though. I've got you. The answer to that question, shockingly, is EJ, who came in round 3 and
not
wiped
shocking at
the
all.
board.
It is a shock.
wiped the board. He came from behind. Well, I think behind. I can't remember. And he got points and points and points. And the final score was a crushing 620 to Aran's. But Aran's consolation, his final score, 420.
Hey,
Hey, that's a win for me.
Did everyone win?
yes.
Well, EJ, you did whatever it takes. That means that you get a 30-second victory speech. Producer Lissa, why don't you spotlight EJ as he gives his victory speech? Go ahead.
Thank you so much. I feel so bad. I feel like Aran should have won this because he actually made the challenges funny. I forgot that this was a comedy show, and I lied. I lied like such a bad person during my challenge, but this was fun. Thank you. I took on the mouth, and against all odds, the pronoun took it. This was a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
They're going to take my mouth now. They're going to take my mouth. How do you feel about that?
You can't do the thing that you do. You can't do comedy without a mouth. Sorry, I guess you got to be an accountant.
No, I'll just type it out. I'll do PowerPoint comedy. I already do. I'll type it out on a screen.
Yep. Well, I want to let you know, again, don't go anywhere. Stay right here because the most sultry, pun-based game show in all of Twitch is coming up right after here. I'm going to be on it. Amazing comedians are going to be on it. Ryan's hosting. It's 69 minutes of sex with me. That's coming up.
Yeah.
I also want to give Aran knows what it is. That's why Aran's got a mouth. I also want to say thank you again to super producer Lissa, who's been putting all the scrolls, all the different things, making this show run. You're doing incredible. Also, if you like me, you like what I'm doing, follow me on social media at Bongani Made This. You can follow me that all over Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the places. I'm also doing shows all across the city. Hey, might be a Anne Hathaway Presents pretty soon. Who knows? Maybe go into Research Triangle, go to the Rorschach comedy. You know, it all might happen. Hey, EJ, congratulations again. You did whatever it takes. Colleen, thank you again for being a incredible guest. Aran, you didn't do it this time, but thank you so much for being on the show. Until next time, bye, everybody.
Bye.